Hi. Welcome back to Confident English Podcast. I'm Sophie.
And I'm Alex, the guy who's always going to start tomorrow.
It's true. But hey, you're here now, right?
Right. I mean, I'm here every day. I just arrive late.
Well, today we're talking about something everyone can use. Daily habits. Not big life changes, small ones.
Oh, like drinking more water?
Exactly. Small habits, simple English. Today's theme is the English habit reset. How to talk about your routine and how to talk about the changes you want to make.
Okay, I actually need this. My routine is a mess.
It's okay. We're not judging your routine, Alex.
You kind of are.
Just a little. Okay, let's start. So imagine this. Every morning your alarm rings. What's the first thing you do?
Honestly, I check my phone for like 20 minutes.
A lot of people do that. Okay, so in English, we talk about small daily actions with one simple word, usually.
Usually?
Yes, I usually check my phone in the morning. It means it happens most days. Not always, but most days.
Oh, okay. So I usually drink coffee?
Perfect example. What if it's every single day, no exceptions?
Then we use always. I always drink coffee. No days without it.
And if it's never?
Then, well, never. I never drink coffee. Simple, right? Wait, so usually, always, never, they just go before the verb.
Good question. Yes, usually, always, never. They go right before the main verb. I usually wake up at 7. I always brush my teeth. I never skip breakfast.
Okay, but here's my real question. My routine right now is wake up late, panic, forget breakfast, forget English practice.
Okay, we get the picture.
So, how do I even talk about wanting to change that, like in English?
Ooh, good question. That's actually the second half of today's lesson. First, let's practice describing a routine, then we'll learn how to talk about changing it.
Deal.
And just so you know, this exact situation happens in almost every country, every language. Waking up, checking a phone, promising to do better tomorrow. You are definitely not alone in this.
That's actually a little comforting.
It really is. Millions of people are having this exact same morning right now somewhere in the world.
Millions of people checking their phone for 20 minutes.
Exactly. So today, we're not building a perfect routine. We're just learning the words to describe the one you already have.
Okay, that feels a lot less scary.
Good, because the goal isn't to sound perfect, it's to sound like you. Okay, here's where it gets interesting. Let's build a full routine, sentence by sentence.
Like a story?
Kind of. Listen, I usually wake up at 7. I always drink coffee first. I often check my phone, too much actually, and I never eat a big breakfast.
That's basically my life, minus the coffee.
See? One idea, one example, and now let's reformulate it simply. A frequency word plus a verb tells people how often something happens.
Frequency word plus verb.
Exactly. Now here's a little trap. What about the verb to be?
Oh no.
Don't worry. With to be, the frequency word goes after. I am usually tired in the morning, not I usually am tired.
Wait, why is it different?
How do I explain this simply? Okay, think of it like this. To be is a special verb. It likes to go first. Every other verb, the frequency word, jumps in front of it.
So, I am always late, not I always am late.
You got it.
Okay, but real talk. I feel like I say sometimes a lot too.
Great word. Sometimes is a little more flexible. It can go at the beginning or the end of the sentence. Sometimes I skip breakfast, or I skip breakfast sometimes.
Oh, that's easier.
Right? One more thing. The word usually is a little tricky to say. Let's break it down. Usually.
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 Usually. Okay, got it.
Now let's practice out loud. Repeat after me, slowly. I usually wake up at 7.
I usually wake up at 7.
I always drink coffee.
I always drink coffee.
I never skip English practice. Teasing.
I never skip English practice. Starting today.
Starting today.
Wait, one more question before we move on.
Go for it.
What if I want to say not usually? Like, I don't usually wake up late.
Ooh, great question. Yes, with don't or doesn't, the frequency word usually comes right after. I don't usually wake up late. She doesn't always check her phone.
I don't usually wake up late. Okay, that actually describes my weekend, not my weekday.
See, now you're really using it.
This is actually kind of fun. It's like describing my life is a game now.
That's exactly the idea. Grammar isn't rules on a page, it's just a tool to talk about your real life.
I like that a lot more than grammar rules.
Me too, honestly. Okay, quick game, true or false. I'll say a sentence, you decide, out loud before Alex answers.
I like this game.
Number 1, she usually wake up early. True or false?
False. It's wakes with an S.
Exactly. With he, she, it, we add an S. She usually wakes up early.
Number 2, my turn. I am usually tired. True or false, listeners?
That one's true, grammar-wise, and personally for you.
Haha, fair.
One more. They never eats breakfast. True or false?
False. No S for they. They never eat breakfast.
Perfect. You're getting really comfortable with this.
Wait, comfortable. Comfortable, right? Like you taught me before?
You remembered. Yes, comfortable. And listen, by the end of this episode, you'll describe your whole routine like this easily without stopping to think.
I'm ready.
Okay, quick breather. Fun fact time.
Oh, I love these.
Do you know where the word breakfast comes from?
Breaking and fast.
Wait, actually, yes, you're right.
Wait, really? I guessed.
Good guess then. Break plus fast. Because at night when you sleep, you're not eating. That's a fast. And in the morning, you break it.
Break the fast. Breakfast. Whoa, that actually makes sense.
English does that sometimes. It hides little stories inside normal words.
Okay, that's actually really cool. I'm going to think about that every morning now.
Good. Okay, back to English. Okay, here's where it gets interesting. Part 2. We know how to describe a routine now, but what about the routine you want?
Yes, this is the part I need.
So instead of I usually, we use a different pattern. I'm trying to.
I'm trying to?
Yes, it means you're not perfect yet, but you're working on it. I'm trying to wake up earlier.
Oh, that's honest. I like that it's not I always wake up early, because that would be a lie.
Exactly. I'm trying to is honest and hopeful at the same time.
Can I say I'm trying to drink more water?
Perfect. What else are you trying to do, Alex?
I'm trying to sleep before midnight.
That's a good one.
It's very hard.
I believe you. Now, what if it's a plan for the future, not started yet?
Like tomorrow?
Exactly. We use I'm going to start plus a verb with ing. I'm going to start jogging.
I'm going to start practicing English every day.
I love that example.
I had to.
Now, here's a small trap. Some people say, I'm going to starting. That's wrong.
Wait, why? It sounds okay to my ear.
Let me think about the easiest way to say this. Okay, start needs help from to, and then the second verb takes the ing. I'm going to start jogging, not starting jogging, and not start jog.
So it's like a little sandwich. Going to start jogging.
I love that. A sandwich, yes.
One more tiny detail. When you say, I'm trying to, does the to get short and fast sometimes?
Good ear. Yes, in fast speech, it can sound almost like tryna. But for now, practice it clearly. Trying to.
Trying to. Trying to. Got it.
And remember, the structure works for anyone. She's trying to eat healthier. We're going to start walking to work.
Wait, we're like we are?
Exactly. We are becomes we're. Small but useful.
Okay, let's practice. Repeat after me. Wait, no, that's your job.
Fine, my turn. Repeat after me, slowly. I'm trying to drink more water.
I'm trying to drink more water.
I'm going to start jogging.
I'm going to start jogging.
I'm trying to practice English every day.
I'm trying to practice English every day.
See? You just built 3 real sentences about your real life.
Oh, wait, I actually get this now.
Try one more. Tell me about someone else. Your sister, your friend, anyone.
Okay, my friend, Marco. Marco is trying to eat less sugar.
Nice. And a future plan for him?
He's going to start cooking at home.
Impressive. Look at you building sentences about other people now, too.
I feel like a real English speaker for like 10 seconds.
10 seconds is how it starts. Then it's 10 minutes. Then it's just normal.
I want that 10 minutes.
You'll get there. 1 sentence at a time. Okay, last game before we wrap up. I'll give you 2 sentences, A or B, and you choose the correct one out loud.
Let's go.
A, I usually am late. B, I am usually late. Which one?
B. To be goes first.
Yes. Next, A, I'm trying to eating better. B, I'm trying to eat better.
B. Definitely. No double ing.
Perfect. Last one. A, she never skip breakfast. B, she never skips breakfast.
B. The S for she.
You got all 3. See, it's already becoming automatic.
Oh, it actually is.
1 bonus round. A, we're going to start walking. B, we're going to starting walking.
Easy. A.
You're basically a teacher now.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Fine, fine. 1 truly final one. A, I'm trying to sleeps better. B, I'm trying to sleep better.
B. No S after 2.
Perfect score. 4 for 4.
I didn't think I'd get all of them.
That's the thing about small steps. You don't notice yourself getting better, and then suddenly you're getting everything right. Okay, let's go back to this morning. Alex, tell me about your real routine and your real plan using everything we learned.
Okay, I usually wake up late. I always check my phone first. Too much, honestly.
Honest.
I'm trying to drink more water, and I'm going to start sleeping earlier, starting tonight.
Wow, Alex, that was perfect. Real English, real life.
Oh, wait, I didn't even stop to think about the grammar.
That's exactly the goal.
I mean, I'm still going to wake up late tomorrow, probably.
That's okay, but now you can talk about it in English.
True. Small win.
And that's really what today was about. Not a perfect routine, just honest words for a real one.
I like that.
Think about it. 20 minutes ago, you couldn't say any of that.
Huh, that's true actually.
So how do you feel?
Honestly, kind of proud. Like, small proud, but proud.
Small proud is exactly the right amount of proud. Okay, before we go, today's mantra: small habits, big changes, 1 day at a time.
Small habits, big changes.
Exactly. Now, here's your challenge for today. Say one sentence about your routine using I usually and one sentence using I'm trying to. Just try it. In the shower, on the bus, anywhere.
I'm trying to remember to do my challenges.
Good start.
What about next time?
Well, next time, I'm going to tell you about the day I said something so wrong in English that a waiter brought me the completely wrong meal.
Wait, what did you say?
I'll have to come back and find out.
That's so unfair.
Until next time, keep going one small step at a time. This is Confident English Podcast.